And welcome back. Taking a look outside at the Watkins Glen Skycam. Things have cleared up quite significantly across the region, and pretty soon you can see sunrise coming up. Going to start to warm things up fairly quickly across the region, so we're looking very good moving forward here once we get out of these very chilly temperatures. 31s in Corning and Elmira, 42 in Watkins Glen. We were just looking, so we're seeing a little bit of warm up here and there. Still at 35 in Tioga and Mansfield. Up in Ithaca right now, 36, and Cortland sitting at 30 this morning. So quite a chilly night, had a little bit of a light freeze, but later on today, things going to get very much on the warm side. Now, we haven't really advanced much from our low temperatures. We had 30 in Elmira, 32 in Wellsboro, 36 in Ithaca. So a very chilly night last night. Although what I can say going forward, we're not going to have something as cool, as chilly as we've had the last couple of days. Our morning lows starting to make their way into the 40s, soon the 50s for just a brief period. We're going to go back to average as we get in towards next weekend. Satellite and radar very quiet as it's been the last couple of days. A little bit of cloud cover up to the north there, moving across parts of Canada in towards the Buffalo area, basically just the north of the Thruway and along the coastline with Lake Ontario. That's where we're seeing a little bit of clouds here this morning. In our area, nothing of the sort. Very much a calm and clear radar, aside from just a few maybe light high cirrus clouds up in the atmosphere today. Our high temperatures very much getting up into the mid 70s in some parts, low 70s for most. 71 Owego, 69 Troy and Mansfield. Look over parts of northern and western Steuben County, could get up to 75, 73 Montour Falls, and 73 for Elmira. So very much on the warm side. Northern tier maybe a few degrees less, but still above average nonetheless. Temperatures were getting up towards the 60s around the 12 o'clock hour and into the 70s around 2 o'clock. So we're going to get a little bit more time where we're above 70. We only had a few hours yesterday where we were above the 70 degree mark. We're going to get a little bit more time. But again, once we get to sunset is when things are going to really start to crater back down into those 40s. So another chilly night pretty much once the sun goes down, because there's very little moisture in the air. That's much in part thanks to this high pressure system. It's over towards the Mississippi Valley. It's bringing a lot of warm air because of how this is structured in the upper levels and the higher atmospheric heights. It brings in air from the south and it rotates clockwise around that high pressure system, and it deposits all that warm air in our region. That's why it's getting so warm for this time of year, but again with no moisture, very little heat retention at night. Now, very little cloud cover will accompany our Sunday, so Sunday literally living up to its name with all of this abundant sunshine. And then going into Monday, very similar conditions, mostly sunny skies, very few clouds. That continues on into Tuesday and into Wednesday. Just a very overall warm weekend. We are approaching some records, but unlikely to reach them, as we are very much going to be just below the 80 degree mark around the region. Here comes that cold front on Wednesday into Thursday morning. It's going to bring us some showers, so the next chance of rain, going to see it Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So unfortunately, the fun does have to end, but it's not ending today. 73 is the high, pleasant conditions, very much mostly sunny skies across the Twin Tiers. And the 7-day forecast shows more of 70s on the way, Monday and Tuesday stretching into Wednesday. And that cold front brings things down to the 50s for Thursday. We're back in the 60s for next weekend.